So, from reading the systems article, pretty much I've learned that every organization is made up of a bunch of subsystems within it, different parts of an organization, and that communication is essentially the glue that holds a organization together. And then another thing I learned from the article and a video is that the um, the organization as a whole is greater than the sum of its parts. So everything is nice by itself, but when you put all of the parts of an organization together, they're better when they're all together. Um, and I also learned that there's instability without communication in an organization, because all of the different parts have to communicate with each other for something to function correctly. Because if one part communicates by itself, for example, a school, if only one grade level communicates with each other, then everybody else within that school cannot function because you have to work together to achieve something. I also learned a lot about interdependence, which pretty much says that organizations are in a dynamic, interconnected relationship with their environment, and that parts within a system are interrelated and not isolated. So everything in an organization, no matter how you look at it, is always connected. And that changes to one part of something will always directly or indirectly affect or influence the other parts of an organization. And I kept thinking about how this applies to my organization, where I work now, with the school environment, because schools rely heavily on coordination from all levels, between all the roles, and systems theory helped me recognize that every part of the school system is connected, whether you look at admin or teachers or parents or whatever, and gaps between communication from teachers and parents and admin and counselors and whatever can create gaps or feedback for everybody and can affect the entire organization. So the theory makes sense to me because it makes sense to look at how things are different parts, like in a system, but once you bring it together, it makes it even stronger and it makes it so much easier to thrive as a whole than individually.